Now, sports with Miles Garrett.
Nearly 40 years ago, the option offense was a common sight in college football. In fact, it was the staple of the Irish offense in the mid-'70s with the wing T. Fast forward to 2019, and the Navy midshipmen are one of the only teams left that run their version of it with the triple option. As a result, coaching staffs don't spend a whole lot of time preparing to defend it. But that's not exactly the case for Notre Dame. Brian Kelly told us earlier this week that the Irish spend a significant amount of time in spring practice installing techniques they'll use to defend Navy this week. And part of that plan is making sure they have a scout team that's as good as replicating Navy's option as possible.
Look, the hardest thing is play to the speed of what you're going to get. And so how do you develop that with a group that is not as efficient in running that at the highest level? So we think we've come up with some things that allow us to play fast enough that we can duplicate that model when we step on the field. Doesn't necessarily mean you have an advantage in any way, but it does when you come into Navy Week. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, here we go. We've got a pretty solid plan.
And Notre Dame hosts Navy this Saturday at 2:30. Navy is 21st in the college football playoff rankings. The Irish are 16th, and this is going to be the first time the Naval Academy has been ranked against the Irish in 41 years. And region title football is still happening this Friday, even in the elements. Right here in Michiana, the Marion Knights appearing unbothered by all the snow in practice today. Friday will be the 5th year in a row the Knights have played for region title, but they'll be doing so with a banged-up offense against Knox. Head coach Michael Davidson says the defense is going to have to hunker down and make a stand if they want to get another step closer to a state title.
For us, coming out on Friday, we want to be able to come out and, defensively control the football game. Let our, our wounded guys over on the offense. We're down a couple, so we're going to lean heavily on our defense and special teams and see what we can do.
Now, the Knights are at Knox Friday night at 7:30. Warsaw, Mishawaka, New Prairie, and North Judson are also playing in the regionals Friday, and we'll have the highlights from all of them right here on Friday Night Football Fever.